Hello everyone. Alright, so here's how I am making my spray. I didn't realize I don't have a 4-ounce bottle, so I'm using a 2-ounce bottle. This one has a little bit of witch hazel in it already because I didn't know how much I was going to have. Now, I personally like to use this brand of witch hazel, and I use a pinch of the Himalayan sea salt. So I'll show you. I like using sea salt to make sure that everything blends. So with the little bit of witch hazel I got in here, I'm going to reach in. Here's the sea salt. I'm just weaseling it in here. Tuck it in. Alright, now the recipe calls for 10 drops of these 3 oils: cedarwood, lavender, and rosemary. Now, I believe that the first one is going to be your cedarwood. This is your bottom note. It is a woodsy note. So we're going to put 10 drops of cedarwood. Hopefully you can see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now there is a recipe that calls for 30. I personally would do 30 if you're using a 4-ounce bottle. Like I said, I don't have a 4-ounce bottle. I know that the recipe we posted says a 4-ounce bottle, so we're just working with what we got. This is a DIY. This is not a guarantee, and so I hope that you're all having fun with this. Now we're going to do the rosemary, which is your middle note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy cow, that one comes out a little bit quicker. And then your top note is going to be your lavender. Lavender can be a top or a middle note. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, whoops. I think a couple extra went in there. Alright, so you have all 3 of your oils. You have your pinch of Himalayan sea salt. I swishy it around a little bit. Again, we're going to put 1/3. And like I said, I already had, this looks a lot fuller than it actually is. I already had a little bit of witch hazel in here. Now I'm going to go and add distilled water. I'm using water out of my Zero purification system. And so I will put all of that in there, give it a good shake. Give me 2 seconds, and actually, because I did not put the water over here. So you're going to give it a shake, and then what I've heard is you want to spray it on your roots, like in there. I don't know if you can see me spraying that or not. So, and then I will be doing this at least once a day, probably in the mornings, and I will be spraying this on all of my hair, so make sure it's all in the roots and the head and the scalp feels nice and conditioned. There are a couple of different techniques that Sarah Harnish mentions in her script book. You will hear me referring to Sarah Harnish's work quite a bit. This is where I got a lot of my knowledge, and I can always refer to these books. I also have some incredible friends and family here in this group that I've been learning from. So I encourage you guys to get to know each other, ask questions. Don't be afraid of asking questions. Someone will get to your answers. And since I'm doing this, I'll show you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. I washed my hair 2 days ago, and I only wash my hair once a week. So, as you can see, still looks nice and clean. Right there's the wet spot that I just sprayed. But you can see I have very long hair, and I don't know if you can see how thin it is, but literally when I put it up, I used to have the hair tie that goes around my wrist, which is the big one right here, and it goes on my wrist. And when I put my hair up, as you can see, I can hold it in my hand now. This is all of it. It's about the roundness of a nickel. So, and I used to be able to put my hair in a pony, and it would take 3 of these twists. Now you can see I just did that 4 times, and there's still quite a bit of slack in there. This is a new rubber band, and that's where I get the thoughts that my hair is thinning. As you can see it looks like a little eye instead of a round, you know. That's how much hair I have now, which is really not a lot. And I usually wear my hair up in a ponytail, or I twist it roundy, 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 and then once I get it twisted, I just ring it up into a bun because of how long it is, and I usually wear it this way. Now, right as I was starting to, before we started this group, I started reading Sarah Harnish's hair class, and that's where I found out a whole bunch of different stuff. So as we go through this month, and we're going through the challenge, yeah, as you see, I just round it up now, and I haven't been using a rubber band. I'm trying different hairstyles out. Right now I got this big old clip that I've been just kind of clipping it up there, and so sometimes it looks a mess, sometimes it doesn't. I'm looking for different ideas and ways to do my hair as well. I'm going to try and do something different every single day, and either take a picture or a video of the full screen of it. I don't really have anybody here to help me with pictures, so I do a lot of videos, and hope that you can see from there. So that's how I'm making my mermaid spray. Now I have to go and actually add the water to it, shake it, and then I will treat my hair for the first time today with the mermaid spray. So I hope this was beneficial for you guys. One of the things I want to give you, just a quick little tidbit of information. I did a lot of research. This is the purest and cleanest, and you can see unscented, alcohol free. This is the witch hazel that I found in my research is the best, and it's cold compressed. Don't take my word for it. That's one thing you'll hear us all saying all the time. We're not doctors. We don't have any fancy certificates. We're not going to treat you with any kinds of, you know, we're not trying to cure any ailments or issues you may have. This is a DIY. We are all trying this together. Some of us have tried this before. Me and a lot of them that are in here, that are in this group, have not tried this before. So it's a new experience for us all. Please feel comfortable and fine to post your questions, share with us your experience, what your thoughts are, if you have questions, or how you're experiencing things. What is the recipe you're using if you're not using the one that's been posted? I'd love to see your videos or your pictures of you guys mixing your mermaid spray, and share with us your pictures of before your hair or how you're using it. I'll be posting different things in here, like what kind of shampoo do you use and how often do you change it up. because there's a lot of information in the hair class that I'm going through in Sarah's book that I want to touch on. And I'll probably post a couple of different available times and a link, Zoom link, for you all to jump on and join me, and I will go over this, some of the information in the hair on an actual Zoom where I can be able to help answer any questions. There will be others that will help answer your questions, and then we'll probably give away a couple of things because I like to give away things, and I'm very handy at making portable diffusers and sniff sticks, which I don't even see it here, so that means it's over there on his table. But I'll give you different ideas, and just thank you all for joining, and feel free to definitely leave your comments. Let us know how you're doing this, what your thoughts are. What do you think this smells like, and is it something you like? You know, give it a try. How do you like it in your hair? And we'll go over a couple of these other things in the book and keep educating and trying this for the whole month. Good luck, all of you. Good luck, me. Thank you again for joining. I hope that this is a fun and fantastic month for us all. And I'm excited to see what happens. I've heard many amazing stories about each one of these 3 oils that we're using in the recipe, as well as it being a mixture that people are using. They've had a lot of good stories. I'll see if I can't post a couple in the group here so you guys can check those out as well. Have a fantastic Sunday evening, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao.